Hey everyone, it's Bruno Pozo here with Elvira Media, and today I'm actually outside in Chase Park. It's just a few blocks down from where I live in Canoga Park, and I figured I'd change the scene because it's actually a really beautiful day here in sunny California. So the question I have today is the 14-day Filmmaker course by Paul Xavier and Anthony worth it? If you're a content creator like me, you might have been getting these same ads that I've been getting. When I first came across it, I was like, you know what? For the $48 investment, it could be worth it because I had actually just started a videography business with my friend Mateo. And so I felt like it would be worth investing in our skills and learning more about the business just for 50 bucks. So that's what I did. And that was about 1 year ago to this day. So is it worth it? I'm gonna go over exactly the pros and the cons of the course, and then ultimately whether you should get it yourself. So let's get started. All right, and first up, let's start with some of the pros. Pro number one, $48. This is extremely affordable for most people, especially when you consider the value of the content that you're getting for $48. Film school will teach you a lot of film theory and sometimes give you extraneous courses that aren't really applicable to film, whereas this course stays purely applicable and practical tools and advice for filmmaking. So I really appreciate that from Paul and Anthony. Number two, the course is really short. It says 14-day Filmmaker because each day has a certain set of lessons, and if you follow those lessons and those days accordingly, you can actually finish the course in, well, 2 weeks. This is a lot faster than the 4 years of film school that people have to go through with no guarantee of the skills or the jobs afterward. At least with this course, you save some time and money, and you can still land some client work afterwards. Number three, it's absolutely great for beginners. If you're new to content creation, cameras, lights, audio, all that, this is gonna be your extremely valuable course. They cover all the fundamentals of filmmaking from video, audio, editing, and landing clients, so you're not left hanging one bit. So you can start knowing nothing about cameras, but by the end of this course, you'll know a lot, and if you actually practice, you'll internalize these skills and you'll become a pro. Lastly, I really do appreciate the way they organize this course. Each lesson in this course leads into the next one and starts from the basic fundamentals to the complex parts of actually landing a client. So I'm really impressed with how they're able to organize all this information into a way that's easy to understand and easy to follow. All right, finally, let's talk about some of the cons of this course. Well, first one is kind of the double-edged sword of it's for beginners. Since it's for beginners, it's not really meant for experts. So if you're already well-versed in camera gear, lighting, and all these things about landing clients, this course won't do that much for you. There may be some little nuggets in there that are helpful, but I wouldn't count on it. Number two, although I love the linear progression of the course, there's 3 days that are spent on editing, and each day is for a different program. Although that's not a deal breaker, if you're only using one program, basically 2 of those days aren't that useful. But nonetheless, if you want to learn all the programs, you have access to them. So this, once again, is kind of like a double-edged con with a pro. Lastly, although I said they do try to help you with organic marketing and landing clients, they don't go too in-depth with that. As a matter of fact, I'd say that part of the course is probably the weakest, but a lot of the bonus content that they have makes up for it. And in fact, they're always adding content to this very day, even since I bought the course a year ago. And actually, I checked earlier, and apparently you can buy a separate course for landing clients and getting bigger deals. So that's probably why this area is probably the weakest part of the course, but just keep that in mind if this is something you're doing for marketing purposes. All right, so the verdict. If you're someone who's new to content creation, filmmaking, and cameras in general, I'd say this is a 100% get this course. It's well worth the money. You're gonna get a bunch of content that you may need in the future, even if it's just video work. You can actually learn about editing, lighting, and the rest of the set. If you're intermediate to expert, this course may not do that much for you, but for $48, it may be worth it. There's a lot of bonus nuggets that you may pick up, and they do include some bonuses such as the Adobe Suite for like 60% off, some free sound effects and files that they like to use, and of course their workflow for editing and stuff like that. So ultimately, I rate this program a 5 out of 5, especially considering the price and the amount of content that you're getting. I know I keep saying that, but it's just absolutely true. There's hours of video and training in here, And for 50 bucks, you're really not gonna beat this. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your experience is with this course, or if you're thinking about getting it. So thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you like this video, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.